What up, everybody? So, I got a review here for you. This is the top Race F22 fighter jet, the TR-F22. And here's the quad fighter jet. I gotta say, it's extremely cool looking. Very, very cool looking. So, let's talk about the bad here real quick. And for what this is, I think the bad is what you'd expect for this type of quad. This is not a fast zipping around, doing crazy stunts flyer. It's when it's made of this. I can't remember what the guys at Top Race, when I was there, they're explaining this material to me, and it's not really styrofoam, it's some other composite. Very, very durable. I mean, you really have to like bend it in half to break it, and it'll take many, many crashes without having any damage. I've hit the ground a couple times and the paint's come off the nose, but that's about it. So, for what this is, the bad is not so much bad. It's just what this is. This is a easy flyer. It's not very fast. It doesn't have a lot of pitch, and if it did have a lot of pitch, I think it would make it even more unstable because of all the surface area that you have here. So, the wind resistance would be really bad if it had a really deep pitch. So, like I said, it's not a fast flying around like crazy, it looks fast, but, it's not. So one of the bad things too is that when the battery gets low, the flight performance suffers quite a bit. And I have a few quads that do the same thing. The X11, the Cyma X11 that I have, when the battery just gets low before LVC, the performance of it really starts to suffer. And this is one of those. You can tell when it starts to get low, even before LVC, it just kind of starts to wobble a bit when you're flying it. So, that's not great. But like I said, for what this is, there's not that much, the bad is just kind of what this is. I mean, it only has these two LEDs, which I wish it had more. I wish it had some on the wingtips or the tail fins or the nose or something. You can't really see the LEDs, so that's something that I wish it had more of. I like the wheels. I like the landing. You can actually get it rolling on the ground before takeoff, which looks pretty cool. So it doesn't have a fast yaw. I don't think you'd expect, something like this to have a fast yaw. It would be cool if it did, but it doesn't have a fast yaw. It has two rates, which you change up here on the left bumper, and it does change a bit. It does move faster and higher rates. It doesn't do flips, although Dave at Top Race did tell me that they're having another model and it will do side flips, so that'll be cool. This one doesn't, the one that I have here. It is very stable when the battery is fully charged. It is very stable as far as hovering. So, like I said, for someone like me who flies really aggressively, it's slow. It's not a fast, zippy thing. And, you can get nice circuits going with it, and it looks extremely cool. I mean, I have to say that it looks extremely cool flying a jet around your living room. And that's the other bad thing too, is that this isn't really an outdoor flyer. because it's not fast and because of all the surface area, I mean, it just acts like a big wind sail. So, a breeze will blow this away from you pretty quick. This is an indoor flyer. As far as I'm concerned, this is like mainly just for indoor, unless you have some crazy, extremely calm day, then maybe you could fly it outside. Um, so let's talk about the good, I guess. So the good is that it looks cool. I mean, look at that thing. It looks awesome. I mean, it really does. At least to me, I think it looks incredible. Um, it has a 500 milliamp hour battery, and you get pretty decent flight times. I think around 6 minutes before it starts suffering in performance. And you can take it out. There's one screw. It does come out. I tend to just plug it in because it does have that screw, and it's just kind of easier to plug in. The transmitter is nice. It's got a very nice transmitter. I like this style of transmitter. It feels really nice. It's just similar to the Scorpion transmitter. It doesn't have the LCD, and the Ladybug transmitter. Those both have LCDs. This one doesn't. And it does come in mode 4 out of the box, which, this is mainly marketed for beginners. So I think mode 4 is actually better for beginners. I don't use mode 4, and there is a way to put this in mode 2, and I've done it. And I have an older instruction manual as far as what I understand from my trip to Top Race, and it tells you a way to put it into mode 2, and I figured it out and did it, so I can fly it, because mode 4 is a little weird for me because I'm just not used to it. But I think for beginners, mode 4 is better because the yaw is over here, and doing your throttle, as a beginner, when you're just trying to hover it and you accidentally give yaw input, it's going to turn it, and then if it's faced towards you, then the controls are all switched backwards, like forward is actually coming at you. And I think for beginners, mode 4 is pretty good, although then maybe they're going to be stuck with wanting to use mode 4, but that's okay too. But it does come in mode 4 out of the box, but I've switched it. So the controller is very nice. It does take 6 AA batteries, but it does have a USB charging port down here, so I'm pretty sure that's why it has the 6 batteries. And I like this. This is a good thing. I think more companies should have these charging ports, because for portability wise, it's just so convenient to have this. So I think that's an awesome, awesome thing. And like I said, I really like this transmitter. It feels really nice in my hand. The sticks are nice and loose, and it's responsive. And I'm a fan of this transmitter. So, like I said, it comes with a 500 milliamp hour battery. About 5 minutes or so, 5 or 6 minutes before flight time starts suffering, but I think you get around 7 minutes of flight time total with this. It comes with a USB charging cable and a screwdriver, and a very nice set of instructions. Like I've said before, Top Race they're an American company, so this is all in English. It's all very legible, and it tells you, everything you need to know. They don't really miss anything. Here you can see that this set of instructions has a way to switch it into mode 2. When I was at the factory, the new instructions don't have this included for some reason, but I think they market this for beginners, so I think mode 4 is fine. I mean, for beginners, I think it's great. This is a good beginner quad. It'll teach you how to hover, and it'll teach you how to move it around, and it's very, very durable. You can fly it inside. It's not going to hurt anything with this material that they have. You can hit TVs and walls, and you ain't going to do any damage to the wall or TV or to the quad. Advanced and intermediate flyers, I think this is a nice thing to add to your collection. I mean, it looks so cool. I mean, and sitting next to all your other quads, it just stand out. But if you're looking for high performance, this isn't the quad. Um, it's, you know, if all you want is fast and adrenaline pumping, then Top Race has other models for you. But if you really like collecting them, I mean, how cool is that to be in your collection? It just looks cool. And you know, you could bust it out at parties or whatever and fly it around, and like I said, it looks extremely cool flying around your living room. So that's about all I have to say about it. So I'm going to do a little indoor demo flight, and I'll show you the pitch and the yaw on the two rates, and I'll do a little flying around with it, and we'll call it a review. All right, thanks. All right, so this is the indoor flight demo of the Top Race F22 fighter jet, and I'll show you the normal stuff and get this review finished. So here we go. This is on low. You can see it's very stable, you know. That's hands off there. So this is low, and that's the pitch you got. You know, not a lot. Like I said, this thing is not a speed demon in any sense of the word. So here's the yaw. The yaw's not too bad. I mean, it's not as slow as some, that's for sure. But there's the yaw, that's on low. So this is high. So got a little bit better pitch. Whoa. A little squirrely there. So there's the pitch. And it does have one yaw rate. Oh, flying it around a bit there. So the yaw rate doesn't change on high. Fly it around a bit. Like I said, this thing looks cool flying. Whoa. A little wobbly there. A little bit too much forward flight. So, you know, like I said, it's not a high performance quad. You're not going to be, you know, doing really fast maneuvers with this, even though it looks fast. But it does look cool in flight. I mean, it's hard to deny that that thing looks awesome flying, you know? Because it really does. It looks so cool. And I have it back on low. This is on low rates. So like I said, there's no flips or anything. Although the newer version is supposed to have flips. And that would be interesting to see this thing flip. You can do nice circuits with it, and it, like I said, it looks cool. So, you know, I think that's pretty much good enough for the flight demo of the Top Race F22 quad fighter jet thing. Really cool looking in flight, you know, not a speed demon. Not really an outdoor flyer, but great for beginners, and you know, for intermediate and advanced, you know, pretty cool to add to your collection. You know, I like it sitting next to all my other quads. It looks cool, and it's very easy to fly. You know, beginners can pick this up really quick. You know, it's stable, really nice, easy to fly. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.